Hi, this is Dreams, and I'm going to do something different this time. I thought that instead of singing, I would read a bit of my novel. I'm kind of nervous because I haven't done this before, and I guess you guys read my fan fictions, but you haven't really read my real writing. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it. So the main character, her name is Abigail, and she's living with her godparents and god siblings. So they call her cousin, but they're not actually related. So here goes. The night before her 17th birthday, Abigail was cocooned in an armchair in the study. Her laptop and her book were balanced together on her lap, though she was mostly ignoring the book in favor of mindlessly watching the chat as different colors and fonts bounced up her screen. Across the room, Luke was building a castle with Legos. It was actually pretty cool looking. Before moving here, Abigail hadn't realized how intricate Lego designs could be. She wouldn't be surprised if Luke became an engineer when he was older. Next to him, Aaron looked deeply involved in his studies. His computer open, a highlighter tucked behind one ear, he held the book open with one large hand and leaned his head against the other. Every so often, he'd take a deep breath, set down his book, and murmur encouragement to the young builder. Then he would look at Abigail. She could see the question in his eye, but still he didn't ask it, so she went back to chatting. Sweet Slippers. So. Calling the angel. So. Sweet Slippers. Sweet's birthday is tomorrow. She's having a bonfire, and they're going to dance. She hopes, anyway. Puppy love. Happy birthday, Sweets. Calling the angel. Happy early birthday. Abigail giggled. Aaron looked up for a fifth time. What are you doing? Chatting. Don't you have some reading to finish? Yeah, maybe later. Abigail laughed at the annoyed way Aaron shook his head. We only have 4 books to read. And how far in are you? Haven't started. Abigail smiled. Aaron sighed and tossed his book regretfully onto the table when she shook her head at him. Chatting, he muttered. Anyway, I'm reading between chatting, Abigail said. The required reading? She laughed. No. Abigail held up her copy of Lord of the Rings. Aaron rolled his eyes and picked his schoolbook back up. You're going to regret it, he shot across the room. Abigail looked back at her computer. Angel was flirting with her again. She couldn't help but grin. Aaron's eyes on her, instead of the book he held, only encouraged her giddy elation. Calling the angel. Angel wishes Angel could dance with Sweets at her party. Sweet Slippers. Sweets wishes she could dance with Angel too. Calling the angel. What kind of dancing? Sweet Slippers. Sweets wants to slow dance with Angelkin. Abigail bit her lip and glanced back at Aaron. He had his book folded over his index finger to keep his place and was admiring Luke's Lego castle again. What? Luke asked, catching Abigail's gaze. Sorry, I just spaced out. 'Kay. Luke went back to happily describing his accomplishment. Abigail's computer ticked again. Calling the angel. Here's the song Angel and Sweets will dance to. A small YouTube box popped up in the chat. Smother Me by The Used, and soon Abigail had set her laptop down and was dancing around the study in her pajamas and robe. Let me be the one to call you baby all the time. What are you doing? Luke asked, his head cocked to one side. Slow dancing with Angel. Abigail let her eyes drift close now, her arms in the air on invisible shoulders. Your imaginary friend, Luke said sagely. Not imaginary, just online. Of course you think she's real. Luke sounded as if he had rolled his 8-year-old eyes. Abigail couldn't stop smiling, eyes closed, hips swaying softly to the music. Shh, she told Luke. It's supposed to be romantic. Warm and alive, I'm all over you. Won't you smother me? Whether or not Angel is real, I'm going to steal his dance, Aaron said. He took both Abigail's hands and placed them on his shoulders before wrapping his arms around her waist. Abigail stood frozen in his arms. How did this even happen? She was in her pajamas, for crying out loud, and so was he. She wanted to explore his shoulders with her fingertips, and she was afraid of herself for wanting that. Dance, Aaron said. He gently pushed her hips from side to side until she'd fallen into rhythm with the song again. Now I can't breathe, turn my insides out and smother me. Angel. Abigail looked up from his soft gray t-shirt into his amber eyes. Your friend. He has good taste in music. Angel's nice. Wait, how did you know I didn't choose her? Abigail felt Aaron's shoulders move with his laugh. I never heard you play or sing it before. Oh. Abigail looked down again. I want to dance with Cousin. Luke was standing by them looking up. Abigail's cheek brushed against Aaron's chest when she smiled down at his lightly freckled face. Dance with Angel. I'm dancing with Cousin now, Aaron said. But she's imaginary, Luke protested. Not imaginary, just online, Abigail said, but she wasn't really thinking about it. Let me be the one who calls you baby. Just when she thought she'd die of happiness, the song ended. Aaron released her. She thought reluctantly, but that could have been her own wishful thinking. She wasn't sure, and then Luke was pulling on her robe. Let's play something fast, he requested. Sure, she said, and smiled at him. So there, that was the first 3 pages of, I think, the 5th chapter. And I hope you liked it. It took 7 minutes. Oh my goodness. If you listened all this way, thank you so much. And tell me what you thought. And I love you guys. I'll chat with you soon.